Welcome back to the E3 2017 special. Let's not waste any time and jump straight back into seeing what new games have been announced. We begin with another shooting game now. It's simply named Bravo Team and is also being made by Supermassive Games. The setup of the story is that your escort mission has gone wrong, and it's up to you to survive the war zone. You can attempt to survive either by yourself or online in a 2-player co-op session. The game appears to be an on-rails cover shooter similar to the popular games Time Crisis. There is going to be many firearms to aid you when you come face to face with your enemy. The aim controller is supported in this title to give you that extra feeling that you're holding the same gun as seen on screen. Supermassive have proven that they have got a great understanding of how to make an enjoyable VR experience, and this game is a nice welcome to the PSVR library of games. The next game is called Monster of the Deep. With a title like that, I expect to see a massive monster that you battle to the death. But nope, it's a fishing game in the Final Fantasy setting. Although it would have been better to have something different coming from the Final Fantasy 15 setting in VR, I have to say, this game looks quite good. If you enjoy fishing, obviously. The fish themselves are very detailed and can be quite large in size. Even though it's not a horror game, I'm sure when one of these ginormous teeth-showing fish jump out of the water, it's going to make me jump in horror. You can cast out sometime in September. Have you ever wanted to become a detective? The Invisible Louse is here to make your dreams come true. A murder has taken place in a mansion, and it's up to you to find out who done it. You can follow and observe 7 characters without being noticed as you're invisible to them. The characters all move around in real time, and all take part in different activities. Because of this, it will be your free choice on who to trail at any time. Picking the right location at the right time will show you clues on who the actual murderer is. This setup reminds me of a Sexy Brutale, only this time you'll be exploring in first person view. We haven't seen anything quite like this yet on the VR, and I can't wait to hear so many different stories online of how each player's experience was different. You can put your detective skills to the test sometime this year. Nintendo was hyping the next game up, just because it was releasing on the Switch and you could play it anywhere. Well, in my opinion, Sony has done one better and are having it on their system again, but this time with VR support. That game is The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I'm amazed that this was even possible, considering how free you are to explore the main world without loading times. It will be interesting to see how much the graphics take a hit, so that it is able to run at all. But criticism aside, I simply cannot wait to return to Skyrim and explore its world all over again. As we all know, this title has incredible replay value and will be a game that we can experience numerous times from the perspective of so many different custom built characters. I don't even mind having to listen to everyone's story again, about how they took an arrow to the knee.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
Skyrim VR comes to our headsets this December. The next game is a 3D side-scrolling adventure named Starchild. Not much has been said about this game, but what we do know is that you have landed on an alien world and it's up to you to platform your way through the levels, whilst being stalked by an unknown beast. It'll be interesting to see how a 3D side-scrolling game appears in VR with the added depth. If done correctly, the background of these stages could really come to life, such as when the robot arm comes towards you in the trailer. I look forward to seeing more of this colourful sci-fi world in the future. Get ready to jump into another virtual mech. Archangel is going to take you on an action-packed thrill ride. If you enjoyed the short but sweet mech game, Scavenger's Odyssey, found in the PSVR Worlds collection, then this game is one to look out for. The action looks great and quite fast paced, and appears to be very story driven, as you can see a photo of a boy who is most likely your son. As well as being able to blast your way through, the trailer shows off some melee combat that I just hope you can perform using the Move controllers. It'd feel so satisfying punching robots in a massive mech with motion controls. The PSVR gets this title released on its platform 2 weeks earlier than the other virtual reality headsets, and is expected to arrive in July. And now we come to our final game called No Heroes Allowed VR. You take the role of the god of destruction and aim to take over the world. It's a real-time strategy game set on the top of a table, that you stand over. To achieve your evil plan, you will need to breed monsters to unleash onto the world below you. Everything is presented in a comical fashion, and the developers seem to be proud of the humour. The game is using the DualShock controller in inventive ways, similar to the games found in the Playroom VR. No release date has been announced for this title yet. After seeing all these great looking games, I think we can safely say that the first experimental wave of PSVR games is finally over. We are starting to see a lot more titles with more gameplay depth and exciting new features. I'm going to pass you over to Beep now, who is currently at the event. Beep! You're meant to be getting us exclusive interviews with game developers! You're in so much trouble when you get back. If you enjoyed this video, why not subscribe? We post PlayStation VR videos every week.